Hello, folks. I'm the Red. This is Intravenous 2, and last we left off, I was a little on tilt with this mission. And since then, I have actually made two separate attempts to record this mission. It's just not gone well for me. We have failed at every turn. So, what we're doing is... Well, I think I said it last time I recorded, the last episode you saw. We're gonna go heavy. I was still using the AR, although I think I've equipped it a bit differently. We've got the suppressors are funny to me in that they do increase bullet damage. So we are using the suppressor rather than a compensator, simply because it'll increase damage. And I think we're accurate enough. Or I'm accurate enough without the compensator. Maybe if we have to do this again, I'll do it again. We're not using the small magazine. Actually, maybe I should just go all the way up to the large magazine. Yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. The extended magazine does not... That's 126 versus 120. Okay, well, so I'm gonna just say real quick here, the plate armor, it says at that bottom of the blue bullet points, +1 magazine's worth of ammo for any carried weapon. Apparently that's just not true if you use an extended magazine. So I'm not going to use the extended magazine. I don't need it. Although it does reduce your ammunition if you use the small magazine. So, you know, we're using the light spring, slows down our rate of fire, custom fitted stock, got a flared magwell so can reload faster, foregrip for accuracy, custom grip, and then just the regular 556 ammo. We're going to be using the same pistol we've been using. The only difference, I think, here is that we're using overpressure ammunition. I'm not putting a flared magwell on it because, I mean, if we're switching to our pistol anyways, we're down already. I would rather just save the money. And let's head out with some plate and Kevlar. We are planning on just murdering. No tricks here. Yeah, we have 8 bullets left. Let's drop it and start looking for something. Okay. Some some armor certainly helped here. Let's head deeper into the facility. They know we're here, but we've taken a good chunk of them out. Why are all these light switches behind the door? View the security cams. The thing I would care about is destroying footage, but that does not appear to be a thing here. We're looking for intel. The director's keycard to open this? I mean... theoretically, sure. Compromising material? Yeah, this is it. Looks interesting. I'll get them in trouble, the cops are sure. Time to grab this and bail. Looks like this is just like in the very back of the facility. Yeah, glad you didn't come this way. Good for your health. Oh, I can't. This is not a through. How? Where am I going? I'm not hurt, says the man who's taken multiple gunshot wounds. I am still confused as to where I'm supposed to be going, though. It's not through here. This was... Oh, I guess this was the way we came in. Yeah, combat and careless. There we go. I don't know why, but that mission in particular just... I think it was because I kind of had in my head that, yeah, shots fired, more than 99. I kind of had in my head that I just wanted to plow through it and kill a lot of people. And... Noise, 100%. Stealth, 0%. Rank, Bloodthirsty. I think I just had in my head that I wanted to kill people, and I just struggled. Until I went, you know what? Some real body armor actually might be useful. In any case. Receive training? Yeah. So we can get some real training here. Do I want training? I don't think I do. I think what Shaw needs to do here is start his own mission. See if there are a bunch of armed guys waiting up ahead. Know anything about this? What? Are you in one piece? Yeah, but they're just up ahead. Like someone tipped them off. Well, shit. Nothing we can do about it. You gotta keep moving forward. Assume they're looking for you and want you dead. Got it, I'm on my way. Okay. I don't remember what the mission is here, but I'm going to assume we want to do it a little more quietly than how Steve did his. So, with that in mind, I'm looking at the shotguns. Quietly, shotgun. Yes. Part of me is like wondering whether or not we should use the tranq rifle, and part of me is like, well, why don't we use... Okay. Let's start with the equipment we're going to use. And let's put a knife on slot 3 so it's nice and easy to reach. I'll switch back to the light Kevlar armor. And taser mines are relatively loud. I'm thinking noisemaker. Gas grenade's also relatively loud. Let's go with a med kit for our weapons. We're gonna switch back to the regular 45 ACP rounds rather than the overpressured ones. Overpressures are they're significantly louder. Still got our custom fit. I mean, part of me is wondering whether or not we should be switching over to a 9mm pistol, Or at least something that carries a bit more, a few more rounds. I mean, we could use the 5.7, assuming that they're, but that's so expensive as a weapon. Glock 20 uses 10mm. Okay, let's start with our rifle. We're gonna try it with the MP5. Let's thread the barrel. Put a suppressor on it. Use subsonic ammo. Custom fit grip, sure. I'll use a foregrip. Do we want a flagged magwell, a flared magwell? I'll go with the light stock. And yeah, let's get the flared magwell. One with a light spring. Do we want like a drum mag on this thing? Oh, we could get a 10mm conversion. I think I'm just going to go with the regular mag. And then when I switch you, see I got 3060. If I switch you to... I mean, this is... Yeah, this is 9mm. This is the 9mm version. I wonder if we get the combined ammo here. Oh, I can't get the full... Can't afford the suppressor here. In that case, we'll stick with the 45mm. 45mm, 45 ACP. What was our mission again? Does it say if I pause, get to the police precinct? I'm pretty sure I'm pretty sure the guy that shot at us hit his friend, hit an ally, hit another police officer, and they're blaming us for it. Which, you know, sounds realistic, so, you know, that... We just ran past that dead body while they were shooting at us. And oh, that was unexpected. I did not even know what to say to that. Sean, for some reason all the cops on duty have been called off. Dave's called in more security detail to compensate. Why won't he leave? You held him at gunpoint just a couple of days ago. My guess is he's paranoid. Home probably doesn't feel safe anymore. He's holed up in one of the offices. Makes things easier. Don't want to kill cops. Sure, but I'd still prefer if you didn't go on a killing spree. Who knows? Maybe these bodyguards are holier than the cops they've replaced. Or anything like the regulars over at Empathics. There's no chance. Okay, so it's justifying us murdering anyone we want to. Also, yeah, why did it? Yeah, why are we suddenly having to sprint here? Like, if I hit the ground, I just try to get it. There we are. There's the toggle back where it should be. I'm gonna actually, as stupid as it is, I'm gonna throw a save here. I haven't used the saves, the in-game saves otherwise, because the game discourages you by, you know, having a very limited stock of them. I'm gonna literally just drop you back here. Wow. That was on point. So picking the controls to this game are just. Oh, go ahead, finish me off. The controls to this game are sometimes just so weird. Like picking up that knife automatically switched me to using it. So, what we need to get is on top right there. Just try moving in that direction. You know what? I think this is going to be another case where I'm just take our time. Hide where we can. Circle. Come from a new location. The fact that we can't shoot while laying down is, I think, one of the most upsetting parts of this game. There's where we need to go. There's no windows all along these walls here. Well, they did open the garage for us. Thank you very much. Where is this taking us? Is there anything of use in here? I don't think so. There's just this guy holding the door here. And I'm pretty sure there's looks to be a hard wall between that section of the station and the section where we were in. how much is this breaker box gonna turn off? Yeah, they're able to see us by the gun, by the muzzle flash. Ugh. Okay. Let's... begin with those. You don't have a gun? And we come down here. I'm gonna grab this compromising material. Remember this key card. Turn this light out. That guy up there caught us off guard. I feel like I'm going on tilt again. There we are, quietly this time. And since you've all caused me so much pain, so yeah, I haven't really been using the noisemaker or a lot of the stuff Wow, there's just so many there. And that door's open, so if I crawl out, they'll immediately see me. But we made it further than we have before without being shot at, so that's a plus. I'm gonna... So, I'm gonna take a moment here. Wait, what? Shouldn't I have only 3 staves altogether? Shit, you again? Calm down, I'm not here to hurt you. Well, what a damn coincidence this is then. I was supposed to kill you then. Now whoever put the price on you is blackmailing me. I don't know whether you have any idea who this could be. You must be insane to do something like this after just holding me at gunpoint recently. If I was anyone else, I would have shouted for help by now. Politics can be ruthless. There is someone that could. I can't do this. I'm sorry. What? I can't allow myself to point you in the direction of a person who just... and just state with confidence that this is who you ought to look for. I want to be able to live with myself if I stain my conscience with the blood of an innocent person. Now's not the time to get all saint with me. I'm sorry, but I simply don't know if I can trust you still. You let me go last time, but there's no guarantee this isn't part of some plan. What plan, huh? You're in here with me again. If I wanted you dead, we wouldn't be talking right now. They're going to kill my dad if I don't find them, and all you do is stalling me. You got your family? Yes. Nabbed him after the job where I was meant to kill you. Now you're standing in my way, not cooperating, with the life of my pa hanging on whether I find these cocksuckers or not. Look, I can't just say who it is that I suspect. They could be innocent. I'm in a bad spot. I'll do some research, put some thought in. Maybe there's a pattern. Some strange things have been happening on the political scene. Once I have something, I'll get in touch with you. Now, you spared me, so the least I can do is help you in finding who seems to be our mutual enemy. Fuck, that's not reassuring. You have to trust me on this. And I'll be getting the hell out of here. Do that, but be careful. I can't call up my men. I don't trust some of them, and And if any of them happen to be informants, then your dad is done for. Shit. More incoming. Actually... where does this lead us? Absolutely nowhere of interest. Okay. With less screwing around this time. Also, with the actual gun I had out still out. The fact that it just swapped my gun out is very annoying. I think we can just, yeah, more or less sprint for the exit. We're stealthy, but a careless stealthy. Yeah, no, that sounds about right. I will say it, I enjoy this game. I'm just not committed enough. I think my real problem is I'm really not enjoying the story. I find the story kind of a little banal. I'm just finding this whole you're a hitman, but you're a good guy, and the only reason you're doing this is to get money for your pa, and you're obviously taking missions from this guy who's, obviously not telling you the whole truth, and you've been doing it for at least a little bit already, and then finally figure out that obviously the guy that's obviously evil is evil, and therefore you have a change of heart and you're no longer going to kill people for money. Except you still kill people for money. You want someone else to pick the people you kill for money. I don't know. It's just, I'm enjoying the gameplay. The gameplay is good. I was gonna say great, but then I realized I do have some little things that bother me, like the fact that when you're laying on the ground, you can't shoot. I mean, that's just such a, like, I guess there's some idea of, like, there's those booths that we had that one booth early in the first mission in this episode, where the guy was sitting in the booth, and if you're like lay down in the booth, you shouldn't be able to shoot over it, but it would be a pain to have that be like a thing. So instead, it's just you're never allowed to shoot while on the ground, which has sort of prompted me to stand up, and the fact that it's like, well, okay, I have to be standing, so therefore I have to be moving, because I'm not stealthy, because if I'm stealthy, then I can't respond in anything like a reasonable amount of time, because, there's people don't shoot while they're laying on the ground. That's just an impossible thing. That has sort of prompted me to get a little I mean, quite literally says it right here. Get a little careless with how I'm going about things. But it's mostly good. Maybe if I treat it, I don't know whether I should treat it more like a full-on stealth. I should never be seen. But here's the thing, that gets boring to watch. So I don't think that's good to record. Maybe I should just go. Let's go a little more combat heavy. Let's go. Let's shoot a few more people in the face, and maybe we'll do that. But it'll be for next time. I'm gonna click continue here. I don't think. Okay, good. It didn't throw us right back into it. Nope, nope. It did throw us right back into a cutscene. Hey, Sean. Yeah. Actually, I think the autosave is before this cutscene. So I'm gonna go ahead and say, if you've enjoyed this Let's Play so far, go ahead and leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you want to see more, and I'll see you next time, where hopefully we'll start immediately with this cutscene, because if we don't, that's all you're getting of it. I'll see you there.